Welcome back to another episode here on The Richter Show. And today we're going to be giving another hotel review, specifically to the Microtel Inn Suites, specifically in Hillsborough, North Carolina, USA. Now, it's the first time me staying in one of these. Once again, I'm going to give you my personal opinion, my personal experience. So maybe it might be different in other states, in other cities, but at least I'm going to be reviewing this one in particular so you have an idea of how it was for me. Once again, I do everything online. I book everything online. You can book directly on their website or you can use a third party. Me personally, I don't recommend using third parties. I prefer to use specifically their website. So if there are any problems, any issues, they can't give you the runarounds of like talk to the third party, go talk to the actual company. It makes your life a lot easier. Some things you do have to pay a little bit more if you don't use a third party, but that's all within your budget. Now, let's dive right into it though. I did come and I checked in pretty late because I was coming from a long drive. So the process of checking in for me was quick and easy. Once again, since I did everything online, I'm going to show you the room a little bit so that way you understand and see how it was. I was actually on the first floor. So from the get-go, you can see that it's very bright colors. The bathroom was actually clean. Everything was at least tidy. Nothing was missing. So obviously that's me right there, looking around, giving the review. And we come to this area. Where's the sleeping area? It's about like a queen size bed, I think it was. I've never seen a mirror that goes from wall to wall. So, and of course there's one in front of the bed as well. And there's an area here for like sitting, or you can just put your stuff there, your luggage. And of course you have a closet, a TV right on top of it, flat screen. And there is a safe inside if you want to put your valuables in there. Now, I was on the first floor, so there really isn't much of a view, just the parking lot area. Now, I didn't really use any other amenities or anything like that, with the exception that they did have a continental breakfast, which I did try, and I have to say it was a bit of a flop. There wasn't really much of an option. I understand it's free, that's fine, but there really wasn't much anything, especially in the US. They have a tendency to not give you big continental breakfasts, and you were gonna find the same typical pancakes, syrup, and a lot of sweets, bread with sweets. That's basically what you're gonna get there. Me personally, I would recommend, I mean, you can either take that if you're on a budget, that's fine, because it's included with your stay, but I would probably go somewhere else and have breakfast. In my personal experience, this was a very low-end type of hotel. I saw a lot of folks that didn't look too friendly in that area. Maybe it was just the time that I stayed there, or maybe that's how it is always. It did have a very funky smell on the outside and on the inside, but at least my room was clean. It didn't smell too bad. Now, the reason that I stayed in that hotel was because I was actually visiting a friend. I'm gonna make it very clear on that, because I know there were other hotels around the area that were better, but since my friend lived really close and I needed a place really close, that's why I specifically picked that hotel. And if it comes to me, if I were to stay in that hotel again, the answer is no. I would not stay in that hotel. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I just wouldn't stay in that hotel again. It didn't feel too safe for me. The type of people that were staying there didn't seem too friendly. It's unfortunate, but this is one of those reviews that I'm gonna have to say no to, and I'd rather try somewhere else. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm talking bad about that Microtel Inn. That just means that, and specifically in the Hillsborough, North Carolina one, I will not be staying at that one again, but I will give it a fair try in another state, in another county, and see if it's the same thing. If I see a trend, then I would just totally take it off my list when it comes to trying to stay at that type of hotel. But at least for this one, I will not be staying there again. Anyway, so if I have to give it a rating on the Richter scale, I would give it a 2 out of 5. That is right. Give it a 2 out of 5. I already mentioned the reasons prior why I wouldn't stay there and why I'm giving it such a low score. And with that said, if you like honest and real reviews like these, don't forget to like and subscribe here on The Richter Show. See you on the next hotel review here only on The Richter Show.
Shout out to the host, the Richter. This the Richter Show, the Richter Show.